In addition to our dashboard, we can easily monitor the progress of the day through our status center. So we can click within this circle to see the status center, or we can click here at status center. The status center gives us some valuable feedback for monitoring our day. As you can see, your appointments, all your cleaning a task are listed here. And they have, you should be familiar with these icons, as those are the same icons you would have seen on the app perspectives for housekeepers, inspectors, house attendants, etc. You could also see in here all the service requests that are currently pending. So let's just go top to bottom, left to right. On your status center, you could filter for any given day to just kind of check the status. You know, there may be a time where you need to go back in the past to see when a particular task was completed based off the timestamps. You could do that by just going back, checking your calendar, going back, typing in the date, and then looking at the time that that particular was done. You can do some filters within this area if you have more complex regions. But as you start looking at your appointments, you can see that those icons mean something. You can see if it's a red back-to-back symbol, it was date-based turnaround, or if it was green, it was manually clicked. If the task was scheduled by an integration, you would see it as green or red. You would see if the unit has been marked vacant, if that was texted in, or if somebody marked it on their device. And then you can see all the other features. Specifically, I want to point out the Do Not Disturb feature. If that was marked, what you would see is this entire bar would be marked as black. It would be marked black because we want to make sure you highlight and see that that's a Do Not Disturb. Guest didn't want service, but somebody needs to go back and service that unit at some point today. You can see what type of service has been listed. You can see who's been assigned. For the support task completion, you can see if the house attendant has serviced that unit or not. You could also see the time that the unit was checked into, checked out of, etc. Now, this information, the check-in, check-out, is important because that allows you to monitor how fast or slow specific employees are moving in and out of the units. You could also see when the inspection was completed. Now, any of these particular fields can be used to filter or sort the data up or down. And we see that we currently have all of our units have been cleaned or in a process of being cleaned, and we're several units that still need to be completed. One of the things I like to do is throughout the day, I like to monitor check-in or filter by check-in and start times or checked out. As I'm getting through the end of the day, one of the things I'll do is I'll sort it by QC or the work order completed, so that I know which units still have to be inspected before I can turn it over to the front desk. This is a really good page for our managers and our dispatchers to use. Specifically, the dispatchers would use this to kind of monitor progress and move things around. They may also use the dashboard, but this gives them a little more information about what's going on in the given day. So between the dashboard and the status center page, you could pretty much keep up with all the details of your operation at any given point in the day.